Welcome to the Comox Valley Pizza Playoffs.
I got the Domino.
Yeah. Hype train. If there's one thing I learned in the first round of the pizza playoffs, it's to never trust a pizza's reputation. We're gonna find out if Domino's can do any damage to the hype train of Beaver convenience. In an unexpected surprise, Domino's swept the competition Islander to move on to the second round. Meanwhile, Beaver Convenience was hot and ready to out-pizza the Hut. Our first bite of Domino's here. Kevin. Still warm.
No problem.
I like the cheese, but crust isn't impressing me. And then the Beaver. I think it has fewer cheeses, but it's definitely a good blend of them. This one's gonna be hard.
So I'm having the same kind of issue that I had with QF versus Roystown Pub. Beaver, I wish it had more sauce on it, but Domino's, all I could taste was sauce. Every bite I took, I couldn't taste the cheese, I couldn't taste the crust. So I'm going with Beaver on this one. At least I could taste it.
I really enjoyed the flavor of the sauce on Domino's. It was a little bit spicy, which I really enjoyed, but I think my vote has to go to Beaver Convenience this time. I just really enjoyed the cheese and the crust on it.
Same thing here. I usually love Domino's. The sauce was fantastic on here, but it was just too much of it. The crust was a lot better on Beaver, and the cheese flavor was a lot better as well.
All right, we're starting off 3-0 Beaver.
I mean, Beaver was good, but lack of sauce, and I gotta go with Domino's on this one. Flavor wins it out for me. They had a half decent crust. They had a lot of flavor on there. That extra cheese was really nice.
You look pretty disappointed in Beaver, I can see it.
I am. I was a personal fan of Beaver. I really thought they were going to go to the finals, but I got to vote against them in this based off of what I'm seeing.
Who do you think's going to win the whole tournament? It's going to be Beaver, all the way. All right. Thank you for your impartiality.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the opposite end of the spectrum with these two. It was too much sauce on Domino's, not nearly enough on Beaver. The Beaver one was actually really dry, so I needed water with like every bite, which is kind of tough, but it was super overpowering with sauce on Domino's, but at least it still had some flavor nonetheless and didn't come off too dry or didn't seem too difficult to eat. I think I gotta go Domino's on this one.
I've watched 600 Barstool pizza reviews, so I feel like I kind of know what I'm doing, and I'm going to be pretty tough judge, so a lot of businesses in town are going to hate me after this.
So driving here, I got the Domino's. I would have never guessed this because it was so pungent in the drive here. I had to pop the windows. It was nauseating. But hands down, Domino's crushed it. Like, I've loved Beaver for years. But it was just like bread. It was like Mr. J's, no sauce, a little bit of bread. Domino's was pretty pungent, but I liked it. It was good.
What do you look for in a quality pizza?
It's got to be the crust, and being tonight even a cheese pizza, the cheese has got to be key. Sauce, flavor, it's kind of have to have it all. I don't want one thing, I want it all.
We're at tie game.
Yeah.
3-3.
Well, I'm going to break it because Domino's are meant to fall, and right now I think Domino's are falling. I'm going to go with the Beaver on this one. It did have a good snap to the crust, good cheese. Could have had more sauce, yes, for sure, but it's going to win today, Beaver.
Well, I heard that last comment, and I definitely have to disagree. Beaver was all dough. There was not much else to it. Domino's, magnificent flavor, and the spice was absolutely excellent. I picked Domino's.
So we're at 4-4 tie here. Karen?
Okay, so I disagree with Larry. The Beaver's got the big fluffy crust, and I like the big fluffy crust, and it had all kinds of toasty cheddar cheese on top, and that was excellent too. Yeah,
Domino's did have a spicier sauce, so it's got that going for it. But if I was gonna buy one, I'd buy Beaver.
Beaver had way too much bread, no sauce, cheese was very little on it. Domino's had about equal. There was good sauce, good cheese, and I like the spice to the sauce a lot. So probably Domino's again. Again, Domino's.
Wow.
Well.
And that comes down to a 5-5 tie. I did not expect this, but so I bit into both slices. My comments would be very similar to everyone else's. A lot of sauce on the Domino's. I really liked it. I'm a sauce guy, but my last bite between the two, I was torn. But I got to go Beavers. It just won me over. I liked it a little bit better. It was better taste in my mouth.